friends. Today on the Wild West menu, I have some fine specimens of meats. Oh, I have some lightly roasted mule deer, well-seasoned white-tailed prairie dog stew, delicious boiled prairie rattlesnake, or my special barbecue black-tailed jackrabbit. As you can see, there is so much going on around me. The supplies will not last long as people are fighting over these unforgettable meals. Make sure you come and see me quickly with a big appetite. If you get here quickly, they may even have a little bit of my famous appetizer, fried Northeast grasshopper mouse. Come quickly, as supplies are limited. For further updates, stay tuned on the KE channel. This channel keeps us updated and reminds us of the most important things in life.
I was at a loss until you found me. You gave me a home within your love. I was running blind until you showed me that life could be this good. I want all my friends to know about you. No matter what it takes, I'll never stop. Everything I am is for your glory. My life's forever yours. I found one love, can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found one love, wild, wild love. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found wild, wild, wild love.
Now I'm running far within your freedom. I don't even care what they would say. Living in your presence is the reason I'll never be the same. I want all my friends to know about you. No matter what it takes, I'll never stop. Everything I am is for your glory. My life's forever yours.
I found one love, can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found one love, wild, wild love. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found one love, wild, wild love. I found one love, can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found one love, wild, wild love, wild love. Can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found one love, wild, wild love. When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go now. to me. Whoa, now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out, breaking out. Hey! Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In my
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
And maybe you should take a step back.
God's people, the Israelites, had so much to be thankful for, but too often they spent their time grumbling and complaining instead of thanking God for all that He was doing in their lives. Let's take a look at all that God was doing by starting at the beginning. Long ago, God's people were living in Egypt working as slaves. From sunup to sundown, that mean old Pharaoh had them working their fingers to the bone every single day. God heard the Israelites cry out to Him for help, and He had a plan to rescue them from Egypt. God sent Moses and Aaron to free His people and lead them all the way through the wilderness to better land that God had chosen just for them. Moses and Aaron moseyed on up to talk to Pharaoh and tell him to let God's people go. It sure didn't go well the first time they asked, so God told them that He would perform a miracle next time they talked to Pharaoh. When they talked to Pharaoh again, Aaron threw his walking stick on the ground and it turned into a big old snake. Now you'd think a stick turning into a rattler would make Pharaoh change his mind. But it took God showing a lot more of His power and strength to Pharaoh before he was willing to budge. We're talking turning the Nile into blood, swarms of flies, frogs hopping all over the place, hail falling from the sky, darkness for days, and even death. Finally, after all of that, Pharaoh listened to God's command and let God's people go. When the Israelites were out wandering around in the wilderness on their way to the Promised Land, God showed them that He was with them the whole time. In fact, He led them with a cloud during the day and a pillar of fire in the nighttime sky. God took care of His people the whole time too. He saw everything they needed. When they were hungry, He made bread fall from the sky. And when they got thirsty, God told Moses to strike a rock with his walking stick. Moses did what God told him to, and water came flowing up from that rock. Enough for all of them to have plenty to drink. You would think that the Israelites would have thanked God for freeing them from Egypt and taking care of everything they needed, but many of them kept on complaining. Because of all their grumbling, God didn't let them enter the Promised Land for 40 years. But even when God's people were not thankful, God was still working things out for their good and blessing them. And when they finally stepped into the promised land, the Israelites could hardly believe what they saw. The land was full of grapes so big and juicy it took 2 people just to carry one branch. Being given a land flowing with milk and honey was definitely something the Israelites could be thankful for. Getting to the promised land wasn't always easy. The Israelites faced hard things, had their share of doubts, and they didn't always thank God for the things He had done. But when we choose to thank God and remember how faithful He has been in our lives, it feels good in our hearts. Being thankful helps us to trust what God says, and it helps us to be more loving to others. No matter what is happening in our lives, we can be thankful for the things God is doing, and that He's working things out for our good.
Well, yeah, doggy. Did you notice how the Israelites spent a lot of time not being thankful for what God was doing in their lives?
Yeah, they were complaining instead of thanking God.
God did so much in their lives, like how they were working as slaves from sun up to sundown. God had a plan to rescue them from Egypt.
God was also with Moses through the journey of saving the Israelites.
And remember how when they were hungry, He made bread fall from the sky?
I love how God is always taking care of us and working things out for good.
He sure does know what's best for us and blesses us always.
He sure is about to bless me right now because I'm going to win this game.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Rascal Roundup. Can you find the sneaky rascal hiding in these pictures? When you spot the rascal, point him out. See if you can find him before his hiding spot is revealed. You got it! Can you find him again? Great job! Let's play one more round. Way to go!
Okay, Bree, we have so many things to be thankful for.
We can be thankful for the food we ate today or the clothes we get to wear. So many things to be thankful for.
And for our cowgirl boots.
And for the burnt orange sunset.
What about sitting outside on the campgrounds next to a campfire, melting some chocolate and marshmallows?
You betcha! There are so many things to thank God for. The big things, the little things. Oh, hey, I have an idea. How about you check out this clip about being thankful?
Let's do it.
Howdy, friends. It's time to play Last Word Challenge.
We'll be given a category, and we're going to try to name as many things in that category as we possibly can that start with a certain letter.
Now, normally with games like this, you're trying to name the most. But for this game, you're just trying to be the last person to name something before the timer buzzes.
You folks can play along with us and name as many things as you can think of as well. All right, it's time to get started. Our first category is things you can thank God for.
And our first letter is C.
Here we go.
Cast iron skillet.
Chickens.
Cow pastures.
Campfires.
Cowboy boots.
Coyotes that run the other way.
Cornfields.
You got me on that round, but I'm ready for this next category. The category is times you can pray and thank God.
And this letter is wild card.
That means we can say things that start with any letter. Let's do this thing.
Riding on a wagon.
While filling up my canteens.
Before a meal.
Before bed.
At the rodeo.
When lassoing cattle.
Sitting by a campfire.
Riding horses.
After getting good news.
While eating beans.
At the barbershop.
While shopping at the general store. Shoo-wee, that was a close one. I guess this last round will be our tiebreaker. Category is people you can thank God for.
And this letter is S.
Giddy up, here we go.
Shoe shiner.
Store clerk.
Sheriff.
Seamstress.
Snakes?
That's not a person.
Okay, I've got it. Stew maker.
Saddle maker.
Sidekick.
Sweet granny.
Sweet granny? Well, your granny is extra sweet, so I'll give it to you.
Yeehaw!
You're officially the last word champion.
I can relate to the Israelites. Sometimes when I go through a hard season, it's easy for me to complain about my circumstances rather than thank God for what He's doing in my life.
Look, I can see how that can be really hard, but you gotta always remember that God will always be with us, even in the hard seasons.
You're right. It's so awesome how I can thank God for anything.
And guess what, partner? That actually brings us to our takeaway for the day.
Repeat after me, partner. I can
thank
God.
Thank God. That was amazing job, KE friends. You did awesome, Bree. Are you guys ready to do it all together this time? All right, are you guys ready to do it together as a team?
I can thank God.
Good job, KE friends. This time, let's stay standing because we're going to go over our Bible verse.
And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28.
I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands.
I had so much fun learning about how we can thank God in any season. Before we wrap up our series, let's go over what we got to learn today.
Our first question is, what is something you can thank God for?
Our second question is, what are some ways you can thank God?
And our last question is, tell me about a time you thank God for something. KE friends, I love that we get to talk to God every day, and we're going to thank Him right now for what He's done in our lives. So let's close our eyes and bow our heads and let's pray to Him.
Hey God, thank you so much for always being there for us.
Help us to always thank you through the good and the bad seasons. We love you so much. Amen.
Hello, KE. It's good to see you again. Where are you? Aren't you coming to try my lightly roasted mule deer, well-seasoned whitetail prairie dog stew, or my delicious boiled prairie rabbit snake, or my specialty barbecue blacktail jackrabbit? Like I said, supplies are going quickly, and you can obviously see all the people fighting over these foods. The fried northern grasshopper mouse has been a hit. I ate a lot of it. I mean, lots of people are fighting over my meals. All amazing foods. You know what? I know. I go ahead and prepare a plate with a little bit of each, my most famous dishes. And I'll see you soon. Try to contain yourself on the way. It's a hot one out today. In our small Wild West city, the desert, I'll just be seasoning your food until you get here. See you soon, KE.